Starting off this month's episode of HYH, we'll head to Nicole and Norman with the head coach of the Thundering Herd football team, Mr. Reagan.
I'm here with Coach Reagan, head coach. How you doing?
I'm glad to be here, Norman.
How does it feel to be head coach?
It feels great, actually. It's an experience that I didn't know that I was going to actually have here at my alma mater at Woodbry High School, and I'm enjoying it very much. So I was excited about the opportunity.
So what are some of your goals for the team?
Our team is to continue to get better each day. We talk about winning the day and using the Woodbury way as our philosophy. So I expect them to each and every day work hard, work together, play with toughness and grit, also sacrifice for the team, and then be a family. So that's pretty much our goal for the football team, to do that in every aspect of their day.
2 or 3 years ago, did you ever imagine becoming head coach?
To be honest with you, no, especially not here, because you never know how things are going to work. We had a head coach here, Coach Al, who was here for quite a long time, and it was just continuing to work under him. And when the opportunity presented itself for me to become a head coach, I wasn't seeing it as far as being here per se, because I felt we was pretty solidified at the time. So,
for how long do you hope to keep this position?
Honestly, I hope to keep it for a long time. However many years that is, I'm not sure, but I'm not in a rush to leave. Like I tell many people, I received my dream job, so I'm not looking for any other job. I have the job that I want, and hopefully it allows for me to have it for a long time.
Okay. Yeah, well, I know everybody hopes you're here for a long time. What was your reaction to being told you were becoming head coach?
It's funny because the reaction, I was excited inside, but then I felt like, are they playing with me? Like, did they really just say you're the head coach? So yeah. I was going back and forth, and then when I got the call again that said I was going to be the head coach, then it just turned into joy, just celebrating with some of the teammates and the players on the team. So excitement, not belief, I don't know how you want to phrase it, but it was just a lot of mixed emotions, but all good though.
What are some of the steps you took to becoming head coach?
Some of them were just continuing to learn the game, being a student of the game of football, just watching other coaches. Always reference somebody like Coach Howard at Paulsboro, Coach Valentine, Zach Valentine here at Woodbury, Coach Val, and many others that I've was able to be around and associate myself with. And then taking the time out on my own, going to different clinics and workshops, learning about the game of football, just not the aspect of the game itself, but the things that border around it, how to deal with the different pressures that it is to be able to be successful as far as building a program. So, and being around the game and just venturing out and finding out what it is about football that I want to know to be better. Each day I want to get better. So that was pretty much the stepping stones. And then I was saying with education, just making sure that I received the proper degree to be in a position to actually even coach. So that gave me the inspiration to coach, was also going to school.
So on and off the field, how are you helping these students not just be athletes?
Basically, we've built in a lot of different programs outside of the football team to cater to that. Right now we have study hall that we host every Tuesday and Thursday. Ms. Davis has been a great supporter of that. Myself as well, just working with our student athletes with their academics. Look, I have everybody's scouting report for Collinswood. So if you don't have work to do, you have your scouting report that you can do work on. Example, well, slant we're not very much because also slant that's one as well.
So I'm here with Ms. Davis today. Ms. Davis, how are you doing?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
All right, that's good. So I just have a couple questions for you. First question is, how did you feel when you found out your colleague, Mr. Reagan, was getting the position for head coach?
Proud of him as an alum myself, and as someone who's dedicated to Woodbury pride. I found that I was excited for Coach Nomics because he was actually excited and ecstatic to be in a position that he worked really hard to be in. It's a dream of his, and he also supports old school Woodbury way, and he's looking forward to a better Woodbury from being involved in the program, in the school as well.
So, how do you believe Coach Reagan fits the position of a quality head coach?
Philosophy and being mentor leader, Coach Reagan works hard to have students succeed inside the classroom, primarily before even on the football field. Both are really important to him, instilling the Woodbury way, grit, family togetherness, hard work, and sacrifice. And the kids are making sacrifices in their classes, working hard to then be eligible to be on a football field and for future transition planning. So Coach Reagan instills all the values into students that we need. Student athletes, that's what he's grooming.
Okay, all right. Thank you for your time.
Collinswood versus some of our alignment and assignments that we have on your scouting report. So just take a few minutes if you're done. Homework, so make sure you look at your scouting report and do something off of there.
Thanks, Coach Nomics.
Thanks, Coach Nomics.
Thanks, Nom. For real, dog.
Thanks, Coach Nomics.
Thanks, Coach Nomics.
Thanks, Nami. Nah, you ain't know me. She means.
Each year, the Art Club puts together a window painting activity for the Halloween season. Take a look at an interview Marcus and Tamia conducted with Miss Cook and the Art Club.
Go. Yo, Woodbury, it's Marcus Huff, and I'm outside of the school with the art club, and they're doing the annual window painting. Today we're here with Miss Cook, so introduce yourself, Miss Cook.
Hi, I'm Miss Cook. I'm your high school art teacher, and we are just showing off the talents of all these young artists.
So what got you into starting to do this art club with the students?
Well, this was a tradition in Woodbury, so I'm carrying on a tradition, and we are all here enjoying this brisk fall morning, and we just love painting, and we're going to enjoy this fall day. Freezing.
All right, Miss Cook, one more question. What's your favorite thing about doing this, like all in general? What's your favorite thing?
I love to see what students come up with and seeing their artistic abilities in practice.
Thank you, Miss Cook.
Hi, I'm Kenny and I'm in grade 10 and I'm here painting with my house.
Okay, Kenny, what is your favorite thing about painting each year?
My favorite thing about painting each year is getting to meet the new students who join and getting to see the reactions of people walking by.
Okay, one last question, Kenny. What is the thing that inspires you that you will continue to do this each year?
What inspires me every year is the harvest, and I'm not saying in general, I'm just saying for each year that we do this. The harvest and like mythical creatures are what inspire me the most.
Okay, thank you, Kenny. We're back with some more students from the art club. Introduce yourself.
I'm Travis and I'm in grade 9.
All right, hello, Travis. What is your favorite thing about doing this?
Just letting my imagination run wild and having some fun with some friends.
Up next, we head to a student profile on Henry McIntyre, produced by our very own Trinity Decker and I.
I went into it pretty blind. I was just told about it, and I was like, oh yeah, that sounds cool. I knew that I'd be working on something with a bunch of people, college students, high school students. So I went in there, and I had no idea what to expect, but it's actually pretty great. It's a lot more than I thought it would be, actually. It's pretty great. I went in there not knowing what I was doing, and I met a lot of really cool people, and I'm excited to do a year of work with them.
What or who made you want to apply for the governor's STEM Scholars Program?
Miss Tamolka. It was her idea. She told me right away to join, and it sounded like a good plan to me. So I have a research project with a small team, and we are going to be developing algae as a biofuel. So we're working in a lab at Keene University to develop this, and then we'll be doing everything else as much as possible offhand, like at home, to finish the rest of the study.
Where do you want this text to go?
It should be going in this text field.
No, but like what? How does this tie into everything? Like what am I typing in? A response to a question? Response to a prompt?
Right now you're just typing in.
Right now I'm just typing in, but I'm just curious how you're going to tie it into everything.
I'm not.
What's the grand scheme?
The grand scheme? Man, you're asking some deep questions I do not have the answers to.
What have been some of the obstacles you have encountered so far, and what fears do you have about the rest of your project?
Scheduling, that we're not going to get to see each other enough. It's a lot of work, and a year sounds like a long time, but when you have to schedule it with your school, you kind of have to use any time you have off from school to do that, and any time over the weekend, we have to do that, and we just haven't been doing that, so definitely scheduling is a big issue.
Now on to a special birthday shout out to all the October students' birthdays. Happy birthday. The Students of the Month is a great way for teachers to show how much they appreciate students' hard work in school. Congratulations to the Students of the Month for September and October. Okay, that'll be all for us. We'll see you again next month. Remember to keep love present.